Hey guys, hope you're ready for the new event coming out in Final Fantasy XIV, the Moogle Treasure Trove event, the Hunt for Scripture. So this is another Treasure Trove event where we're going to get irregular tombstones and we're going to be getting cool rewards. So this is coming out on Monday, the 14th, and it's going to be available all the way up until 6.1. And you can see some of the rare items that we're going to get here. We're going to walk through all the rewards here. And as usual, this is going to be another event where we're going to challenge the existing content, all the way from ARR up through Stormblood, and you're going to get these little irregular tombstones and turn them in for sweet stuff. So coming down here, just some point of order. Of course, if you haven't done one of these events before, you'll notice on the duty finder, you press U, pull up the duty finder, you'll start seeing these little Moogle icons next to some of these things, and those are what's telling you, hey, these are regular tombstones right now. So come check them out. Now, going through each of these, there's going to be some that are going to be better than others as far as if you're just farming the tombstones, right? If you happen to get some of these, like if you're doing main scenario, roulette daily, would be nice. If you're also looking to get XP, you're also going to get probably either Castrum or Praetorium, so you're going to get a bunch there. But as far as just farming the tombstones, I would not recommend those because those will take way too long. But if you're doing main scenario for XP, another great way to get this. So when you have, if you get Dunsketh is another one that's one of those big alliance raids that I think just takes too long. So I mean it's worth it if you get it as part of the roulette, but I wouldn't go out looking for it. Same with the Weeping City, another alliance raid. It's only worth 5. And then when you get down here, this is when it starts making a little bit more sense, where PvP tends to be more popular around these kind of events for this reason too, where a loss in PvP, you do any of these, you queue up for PvP. If you lose, you still get 3. If you win, you get 5. So that's cool, and you also get like wolf marks and other things, to get other rewards, the other PvP rewards. Now, when you get to some of these dungeons, this is going to start making more sense too. So you only get 4 now, but some of these dungeons you'll be able to run a lot faster. Now this is where you'll start seeing the Blue Mages shine. So you have Copperbell Hard, Pharaoh Sirius, Keeper of the Lake, and Aurum Vale. And for one of these events, Aurum Vale was really the winner, because there's actually, if you bring Blue Mages, and I'll do a separate guide as far as when the event comes out, walking you through how quick you can do Aurum Vale. And you're going to use 1 tank and 3 Blue Mages to just absolutely blow up this dungeon. And you'll see, especially you have Ultra Vibration for the Blue Mage, where you just absolutely just destroy all the ads. And then Missile, that just, if you use 2 missiles at the exact same time, you can just do 100% of the boss's HP, done, and move on. So that one will be really quick with that 1 tank, 3 Blue Mage party. So that one's going to be definitely one that's going to be run, I think, a lot for this event. Coming down, you have others. Now we're down to only 3 tombstones. Another alliance raid. I, again, would not go seeking this one out, since you can do Aurum Vale much faster and get 4. And Desmond Darkhold is another dungeon that, okay, but if you could do Aurum Vale just as fast or faster, then I would still have that one. Now, this is one where I want to test here. So when you get down to 2, it's just for the trials, right? Just 1 boss fight. And these are the normal modes of the 70 trials. So you have Wreath of Snakes. That's I forget his name now, but you have Snake Boy, and you have the Phoenix or the Firebird, Suzaku, and Jade Stoa, which is Byakko. And Jade Stoa, when we were doing that for like unsynced, like mount farming, you can blow him up in like the first 2 minutes, and you don't even have to do all of his phases. So this can actually be a quick fight. So I'm curious to see if we can get some Blue Mages to absolutely blow up this trial in the first couple minutes to see. That might even be faster. It's only worth 2, but if you can finish it in like a minute or 2, kind of like we did ADS in the previous event, that might be worth it. So, but being level 70, he'll have a lot more hit points, so we'll have to see how that works. So my guess is it's going to be a combination of Jade Stoa, maybe, and definitely Aurum Vale, and probably some PvP if people are looking to do some kind of a joint farming for wolf marks. So again, we'll get a separate guy when the event drops, walking through a couple of those just to make sure. But once the event comes out and you start earning these tombstones, of course, the Moogle that you turn them into, always at the capital cities near the Grand Aetheryte. This will be him in Limsa right here, what he looks like. So he'll have that little mark over his head, so he's easy to find. So now as far as the rewards. Now the rewards for these, there's nothing new to this event, kind of like there was in the last event where we had like a brand new item. But like all these events, though, there'll definitely be items that are harder to get other ways. So this will be a good chance to get it. So the first one is unique to Treasure Trove events. It's not the first time we've seen this one, but the Mamishiba earring, little doggo earring, is super cute. He's the exact same earring as the Treasure Trove event 2 years ago, or I guess 3 years ago. Yeah, 2019 is when this one was. And so it's the only way to get it. So if you didn't get it in 2019, then this is your chance to get it again. And that's the most expensive one at 100. So it is unique to the Treasure Trove events, but it's not the first time we've seen it. So if you don't have it, go for it. It's unique. Otherwise, if you've done the Treasure Trove events like myself 3 years ago, you already got it. The next one is a doggo mount. This is one of the ones they show off. So they show off that earring at the top here, the little doggo earring. And then the second dog is the actual mount from Suzaku, or Hell's Cure Extreme. So for that one, coming down here, it's worth 50, and I think this one's worth it. Yeah, the doggos they've gotten easier to farm as far as the 90. Now that we're level 90, you can farm them unsynced, right? Farming the event or the extreme trials. But this just takes away some of the headache if you can farm something else, like just crush Aurum Vale with Blue Mages and just get this really easily. That'd be my recommendation there. The next one down is Controlled Chaos. This is a modern aesthetics hairstyle. And just to kind of show you what it looks like. So this is what Controlled Chaos looks like. So somebody posted this for us to check this out. So if that's of interest to you, awesome. There is another way to get this in-game. This is if you have 1800 Sky Builder scripts. So if you do the Firmament, crafting gathering for Sky Builder scripts, you can get it that way. If you don't do crafting gathering, this is definitely your chance to get this hairstyle. Next is Orchestration Roll from Alphascape 2. That'd be Midgar Zormer. So you can farm that unsynced as well if you want. Usually I'd take more than one person if you do unsync to farm that. But you're not guaranteed the drop. So this is it's just nice again if you're tired of farming one thing and it's just easier to farm this event, go for it. The next one is the same map, the Time Worn map, treasure map that we've got in the previous Treasure Trove, the ostensibly special Time Worn map, which is level 80, 8-player recommended, and guarantees a portal. Guarantees a portal into that treasure dungeon that you can get lots of cool loot. It is level 80, meaning that now we have level 90. We're starting to get level 90 treasure maps. So it might not be worth as much, but at the same time, level 80 treasure maps are they still get you a lot of money, a lot of gil, a lot of cool rewards. So I wouldn't necessarily pass on this one just because it says level 80. And so this will be one of your tombstone dumps. If you farmed a whole bunch of these, this is one of the places you could dump your tombstones and get lots of maps. Now the next item, this one I think is the highlight of this event. So they even put it up here at the very top, right? So the star of the show, they know. So the earring is unique to Treasure Trove, the highest level mount that you can get, and the Tomorrow headband. And this is the fox headband, so fox ears. So the fox ears actually come from, well, I guess you can get them a couple different places now, but originally, and probably the hardest way to get it still, is from the unique fates, like the super special fate of Stormblood. This is one of them. And this has been so hard to farm, and I've even myself been trying to farm this. It's for the Foxy Lady fate and Outfoxed. So these two super rare, super special fates that will drop the currency you need to buy this. Now, it's really hard to get those to spawn. You have to be around for it to actually to actually fight it. So it's kind of a nightmare to try to farm this thing. So they added other ways to get it, like you could do faux leaves for the commander in Idleshire doing Unreal Trials. So you're like, I guess that's a decent way. Or right next to him is of course Chloe doing the Wondrous Tales, and you have to have 2 silver commendations from Chloe, which means you have to have the 2 lines from on your book on Wondrous Tales twice just to be able to earn this thing. So this time around in the Treasure Trove event, this is definitely going to be a much easier way to get this thing than any of those other ways. So as far as difficulty to acquire, so it is available in-game, but as far as difficulty to acquire, I put this as one of the highest for this event. So I don't have this one, so this is definitely at the top of my list to get during this event. So don't skip out on the Tamamo headband or the fox ears. Okay, and then the next one's a lot of stuff we've already seen in other events. The Drakehorn, this is a beast tribe, now being called tribal quests. Right? So the Amalja tribe has the Drakehorn, the Sylphs have the Gubu, and so you don't have to do beast tribes or now tribal quests for that. The next ones, we have 2 ARR mounts. This will be the Extreme Ifrit and the Extreme Shiva. And then Heaven's Ward mounts for the birds, we have Extreme Bismarck and Extreme Ravana. Next, of course, is another great Tombstone dump, is just straight up MGP. Plenty of awesome, cool rewards at the Gold Saucer, so why not more MGP? So this will be another one if you're full up on maps, or if you don't care about level 80 treasure maps, this might be where all your tombstones go. All right. Next, several items are just crafted items that are just fun other ways to get these. So you can get whether it's goldsmith or carpenter, armorer. There's just these are all crafted. So I would definitely check the market board if you're really interested in these before you buy. That goes for botanist, garden, lily floor lamp, lily wall lamp, simple curtain, and Oasis Mountain fountain. So definitely check the market board before you consider farming for these. Now the next items, now these are really cool. So these are the late Allegan sets. So the late Allegan sets are PvP related. So you have to have wolf marks from PvP to get these. And these are super cool, slick looking sets. Just to show you. So they give us the maiming, the striking, and the scouting. So just to show you what those look like, these super cool cyborg looking sets. Very cool and find some of the best looking sets in Final Fantasy I've seen. I've really wanted this and haven't done a lot of PvP. So we have the maiming, we have the striking, it's definitely giving off that Genji vibes, and of course the scouting set. And just to show, I found some additional pictures that people have posted that look really cool. And of course these are dyeable too, so you can make them even more shiny. I'll make them look super fun. So if you're interested in looking super slick cyborg thing, I'm definitely going to buy these things. And you don't do PvP, this is a perfect time to pick up these sets, because these, it's only the maiming, which of course is Dragoon Lancer. Dragoon Lancer and Reaper, because it's Reaper now. The striking set, which is Monk and Samurai, and scouting, which of course is Ninja. So it's only these sets, so because they're all just recolored of the same thing. There are other, of course, late Allegan sets for tanks and healers and casters, but those you'll still have to PvP for. But if you want to look super cool, Cyborg Ninja, this is your chance. And they're not, each piece, of course, they kind of add up, but I'm definitely going to go for these sets because I don't do much PvP. So this is definitely one that I would definitely check out for this event. After that, we get down to some of the other kind of nominal things. We're at the lower end now. The riding maps you can buy with allied seals, but they're not really useful anymore just because now we have flying everywhere. So they're not really that useful. And then we get a couple minions. The Behemoth, this is for Centurio marks. And the Ivan, or Ivan, this minion is from, Temple of the Fist, Stormblood. So I would definitely check the market board for this guy because he is tradable. But if you don't want to spend Centurion marks, or if you don't have Centurion marks, this might be a good one for the Behemoth Heir. Next is Triple Triad cards. Guidance Node is from Fractal Continuum Hard. Genbu is from Hell's Lid. And Argath is from the Rabanaster Alliance Raid. So if you haven't farmed those out from the dungeons or the Alliance Raid, farming Triple Triad cards I've definitely done recently. I'm trying to collect all the cards. Farming cards is kind of annoying, so if you can get them super easy for just 7, I would definitely do that. So if you don't have these cards, definitely check these out if you're in a Triple Triad. And the last two, decent items is Orchestration Roll. This is from the Kojin Tribal Quests in Stormblood in Tamamizu. And the Keepers, this is the tribal quest for the Anata in what was it, the Fringes, right? And so that's really it. And the last one's just kind of a throwaway one. The Job Mastery Prism, that's one of those consumable emotes, has like 3 little stars over your head. Yay. This is just kind of a throwaway one when you have excess tombstones to burn. So not really worth much. Yay. And so that's it. That's really all the rewards for this time around. And like I said, we'll definitely be checking out what of these dungeons and trials will be faster. Like I said, I think it's going to be between Jade Stoa if the Blue Mages are able to burn. Now that we have level 70 Blue Mages, we might be able to burn that pretty fast. Other than that, like I said, I think it's going to be Aurum Vale. It's going to be the next one. We have other dungeons, but I mean, you can't beat some of the speed on the Aurum Vale, just how fast you can pull all the trash and how fast you can nuke down the bosses with missile. So we'll see how it goes. So guys, I hope you're looking forward to the Moogle Treasure Trove event. This is the Scripture Irregular Tombstone event. And don't forget that at the same time, is also the Little Ladies event. So I'll have a separate thing for that when that comes out, just doing the quick Little Ladies Day. Also coming out at the same time. But guys, don't miss out on Little Ladies Day and the Moogle Treasure Trove event, the Hunt for Scripture, in Final Fantasy XIV starting March 14th. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.